enough talking about our Washington D.C. area. Let's talk about Washington State and your favorite team, the Seattle Seahawks. Before we get you on out of here, man, we had to ask you. Russell Wilson started out 19 touchdowns, 3 interceptions when they started 5-0. Since then, they've gone 3-3, 12 touchdowns, 7 picks. What's going on with your boy, man? Is this something that he's going to come back from, or what are your thoughts on what's going on with Russell Wilson, not Westbrook, and the Seattle Seahawks right now?
I always make that mistake. Wilson, Westbrook, whenever
it's hard,
it
rolls up right off your tongue.
I know now, especially they're both one's in Washington State, one's in Washington, but
that's right.
Yeah, man. It's okay. So here's the thing: on Seattle Twitter, I'm known as the guy who criticizes Russell Wilson when he makes mistakes, because I think we live in a place in Washington State where Seahawk fans, we call ourselves the 12s. Where everything is about Russell Wilson. And Russell Wilson has never, he shits and it smells like roses. And I love Russell Wilson. I think he's the second best quarterback in the league after Patrick Mahomes. I get criticized for saying that too, because I don't say he's the best quarterback in the league. I get called a hater. Whatever. The point is, I love Russell Wilson. But we saw on Monday Night Football what makes the Seahawks great and what makes Russell Wilson great. And that's a balanced attack, right? We have a saying in Seattle, let Russ cook, let Russ cook. Well, when we let Russ cook, those last we went for 6 games, we went 3-3, as you said. He threw 12 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. And I love Russell Wilson. And I think Russell Wilson should be the vocal point of our team. But if you don't have a balanced attack, you're not going to win. We need to run the ball. We need to get back to that old school pound the ball mentality, play action. And the best quarterback, I even think better than Patrick Mahomes, out of play action in NFL, is Russell Wilson. The guy is absurd out of play action. His stats, I think, is 80% completion percentage out of play action.
Wow.
Over 110 quarterback rating. I think this year, 14 touchdowns and 1 interception out of play. It's absurd stats. He's unbelievable out of play action. And how do you do play action? By being a balanced football team. So now that Chris Carson's healthy, and Rashad Penny's going to be healthy next week, and we have Carlos Hyde back, we're going to get back into a balanced attack, and I think Russell Wilson's going to have a spectacular second half of the season, re-enter the conversation for MVP, but not win the MVP. It's going to Mahomes. That's the problem with the Seahawks. I love letting Russ cook. I love putting up stats, but I love balanced football, man. And you guys seen it. It's I compared Russell Wilson and the Seahawks at 6 weeks to the Houston Rockets and James Harden, as much as I hate saying that. It's a lot of empty stats. Yeah, he put up 400 yards and had 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. I'm like, all right, what did we run? We ran the ball 9 times for 18 yards. It doesn't work.
It's not going to win you football games.
Not going to win you football games. So I like a balanced attack. We're fine now. We're healthy. The offensive line's getting better. We have a pass rush. I think things will get better. What do you guys think? Am I right about this? Am I crazy to say, as non-Seahawk fans, and I talk to too many Seahawk fans in my life who say, no, man, you're wrong. We got to let Russ cook. Throw the ball 50 times a game. Risk it to get the biscuit. I'm like, I makes me want to tear my damn Seahawks jersey off and put on a different team's jersey.
What you think, Brooks?
Well, okay, so Pat, every time we talk about this, Russell Wilson is my guy. I'm a big fan of Russell Wilson myself. And I like the fact that Pete Carroll wanted to build the offense around him. But you definitely need to have a little bit more balance. You definitely need to be able to release some pressure off of him, because Russell Wilson he's going to be the man of that team, but every number one option needs some help. So definitely help him relieve some pressure. You definitely need a defense too to help not put so much pressure on him too to score every time he's out there. Because you pick up Jamal Adams from the Jets, and he's barely been able to make a dent on that defense. Mm-hmm. Everything else is collapsing really with that defense. So improve that as well. The Legion of Boom was the biggest thing ever. No one's left from that time.
None.
It's just that's my biggest point. And then
not even Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner is gone too.
No, Bobby Wagner's there, but I mean the Legion. We're talking about just a secondary, right?
Just a secondary.
So we've still got KJ Wright and Bobby Wagner there.
Gotcha.
Right. But that's just my point.
I don't know, man. And to your point, man, Brooks knows this, man. I'm a big time Mahomes fan, but I'll give you this, man. You said that Russell Wilson is number one in the play action over Mahomes. Even I would say Mahomes is number 3 behind Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah,
I just
Rodgers.
had to throw that out there. Aaron Rodgers off the play action and Russell Wilson. I've never seen no quarterback is as good as they are at doing play action passes. What happened, Brooks?
I think Brooks ran out of batteries.
Oh shit!
Someone called me and I had to end the call. But
I know where he's at.
You good? All right, you straight, Brooks?
Yeah, we're good now. My fault, guys.
All right, cool. No, that's all good. No, that's basically it. I mean, what I was saying, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, great off the play action. Just had to throw that out there. But as far as Seattle, man, it's hard to say if they're going to be able to come, because Chris Carson, like you said, he hasn't been healthy. They haven't been able to have a balanced attack. But even so, even at, I would say their worst, they went 3-3 after going 5-0. So sitting at 8-3, division leaders, they still got something going on. Russell Wilson's definitely not winning the MVP anymore, but they're probably going to win that division. 49ers are banged up. The Rams, I don't really trust them all that much. What's the last team in that division?
The
Cardinals. And now you see Kyler Murray.
Young.
Yeah, now Kyler Murray's hurt, you know what I mean? So the division is theirs. The MVP is no longer going to Russell Wilson, as we mentioned, but I really do still see the Seahawks being the team to beat. I don't think that the Saints are going to really make real noise in the playoffs. I don't think the Bucs are going to make real noise in the playoffs. Personally, I don't even think the Packers are going to make real noise in the playoffs. The Seahawks have the best chance out of every team to represent the NFC and in the Super Bowl, and they're definitely in a great spot, even after having played 6 pretty mediocre games, average 3-3, 50% wins, literally average, right on the middle. So I mean, even then, they still have some football to play, of course, but they are the team to beat. And
you don't think your NFC East leading New York Giants are the team to beat?
No, not at all, dude. I'm actually kind of upset that we're even in this position, man. I was saying fucking let's just tank the season and let's go out there and get Justin Fields or fucking or Sunshine Boy out of Clemson, man.
Lawrence, yeah.
Let's go do something, man.
But if there's ever been a quarterback who deserves to win the NFC East, it's Colt McCoy.
Oh my God! This is his second NFC East team, or third NFC East team. This man's just taking a tour. He played for the Cowboys.
Yeah, he played for the
Washington.
Yeah,
played for Washington. That's what it was.
And you want to say he plays for the Cowboys because his name is Colt McCoy, and it sounds like he should be the Cowboys quarterback.
Absolutely,
yes, sir.
He looks like a Cowboys quarterback.
45 looking ass.
Yeah,
man.
he does.
Yeah,
man. It's funny, man. Colt McCoy. That's the greatest football name for a quarterback in history.
Colt McCoy. Absolutely. He definitely got a better name than a game. You know what I mean? Because this guy, I really don't like him at quarterback, and the fact that DJ is going to be out for the next 2 to 3 weeks
than a better
not
game.
help.
I like that.
I like that better name. Yeah, and you got to patent that. You got to put that on a shirt.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but I don't know, man. The Giants, we're not making no noise, man. 6-10 might host a playoff game, maybe, but really, I hope we don't. We need to just go and get a draft pick. That's what I think will be best for this year, man. Saquon's gone. DJ is not really healthy like that.
I like your coach, though. I really do. I think Judge is the right coach.
He's definitely better than
what was his name last year? That guy was
McAdoo.
Yeah, Bob McAdoo.
Definitely better than Mr. McAdoo, man. I'm not a fan of Bob McAdoo. He was more like Macadon't for me. He was some shit as a coach. Did not go through to his players. And I'm glad that we at least got something going on where we're at the number 1 in our division, but I'm not happy with it, man. I think we need to go military style and just tank it right the fuck out and just go get a pig. You know what I mean?
I love it, man. I love it.
But I think that's it for today's show, guys. George, thank you for joining us, man. We always have good sports topics, man. Follow Sports on Tap. Everything under the Sports Untapped umbrella. You got, Sports Untapped Seattle, Sports, the Kicks, all different types of, go follow all of them. I'll put the links in the description. Make sure to subscribe to our channel as well. We appreciate everybody that's been watching the videos and showing us love lately.